I'm live in some places, easy for me to say. So yeah, so let's see what happens here. I'm just gonna put live Q and A. Ask me questions about starting an online business. Enter, and then can I pin this show? All right, that's that. That's that. The other thing I need to do is start my recording. Right, we are here. Let me just make sure 76. Okay, so we are on paper a better team than UNLV, but just because we're a better team on paper doesn't guarantee that we are going to win. So we've got to make sure that we are on our P's and Q's. But if you've got questions for me, I've got answers. I will be happy to answer, I guess, anything. Where are my lights at here? Shed some light on the situation. Come on. All right, so there we go. We are now lit, as they say. We've got some lights. We've got, make sure I'm just going to have to verify that I am live. Okay, great. It looks like that I am live on the various places. Ask me anything is where we are. I am actually, essentially, I am killing two birds with one stone. One of my YouTube channels, I've got several, is essentially me playing a video game. Now, you might be wondering, well, how do you make money playing video games? That's a very good question. Hey, CJ Hunter, how's it going? Let me know if you have questions. I'd be happy to answer them. Anyway, you might be wondering, how do you make money from video games? And it's very simple. What I think you should do in the very beginning is first take advantage of the newness of a video game. There's a lot of content there's a lot of people talking about this new video game. And so because there's a lot of people talking about it, are there any video games you play? I play, yes and no. So I play mostly sports video games. I used to play Ghost Recon a long time ago, Call of Duty a long time ago, but I haven't played in like 4 or 5 years. What else? But mostly sports video games, Madden, college football. I'm really playing college football because it's new. College football was discontinued 10 or 11 years ago because of name, image, and likeness stuff. And since they've brought back NIL, they were able to recreate this game. So that's why I'm talking about it. If you look on social media, it's a lot of people playing it and talking about it. And so, like I said, if you were loved that game before. Yeah, I loved it before too. And you know, I was cautiously optimistic about this game because they had been talking about bringing it back for a long time, and it always got like pushed back or delayed. Like it was supposed to come out a year ago. And so I was cautiously optimistic about it. Anyway, look at my defense is terrible. Anyway, you might be wondering, like, how can you monetize playing video games? Well, there's a lot of opportunity out there. One is with affiliate marketing, and that's simply recommending other people's products and services. And so what you could do is recommend gaming accessories. The microphone, like if people want to get into streaming, you could recommend this microphone. Now, this microphone's like a $200 or $300 microphone. You can recommend a webcam, a PlayStation 5, really all the accessories. You can even obviously recommend the game, but there isn't, hey, Rogue, how's it going? But there isn't as much money. But one simple way would be with affiliate marketing. Another thing you could do is actually create a digital product of teaching people how to play this game, because what you've got to remember is there are going to be people out there that are just playing this game for the first time and they want to learn how to play. Or there are people out there that want to learn how to play online, or Madden Ultimate Team, or I guess NCAA Ultimate Team. And so there's people out there that don't know as much as you know, and they're willing to pay you to learn that information. And so you could essentially create a digital product. Another way that you can get paid, that's, okay, great. Another way that you can get paid, yes, I am Hawaii. I decided to take my talents to Hawaii in the very beginning because I want to build up. I want to build up a school before I leave. There's a lot of people out there that will just go with a good school, but no, I wanted to be Hawaii. Of course, you can get paid by the platforms. Let's say you create content on YouTube. You can join the YouTube Partner Program and get paid. You could do the same thing with TikTok. You can get paid. You could get paid by TikTok if you have 10,000 followers and all sorts of stuff. I'm also streaming on Twitch. You could get paid by Twitch. Essentially, you can get paid by the platforms, right? So there's lots of ways that you essentially can get paid to play video games, which is really, really cool, especially in 2024. But one thing that I recommend that you do, if you want to get paid to play video games, don't just play Let's Plays, because basically what I'm doing right now is playing a Let's Play. I'm doing what I'm telling you guys not to do. What I would recommend that you do in the very beginning is create content that solves a problem. One of the problems that people are running into is learning how to use the new kicking meter. And so you could create videos like how to make the perfect punt. Hey, how's it going, Nicolay? And so you create videos solving problems in the very beginning, you'll be able to get followers. And once you get followers, wow, these graphics, yeah, the graphics are really cool. Once you create content to solve people's problems, they're going to start following you. They're going to know, like, and trust you. You've got to remember, in the very beginning, before people will follow you, you have to solve their problems, okay? And the best way to solve their problems, especially if you're playing video games, is to help them with a question that they have. And they might be asking, how to play defense in EA whatever. Yeah, it almost looks like a live game. It looks really good. And so basically, you could get paid to play video. Screen, come in. I'll run down the line there. Look at my big guy go. 4th and 2. Good stop there. So yes, you could get paid to play video games. And if I get, 4,000, roughing the kicker. Every other game, that guy roughs the kicker. That same guy, every other game. So if you're wondering how could you get paid to play video games, this is how. You simply create content that solves a problem in the very beginning. And then eventually people will want to see you play and they'll be excited about watching you play. But a lot of people make the mistake that they will create content that they want to do. They are selfish when it comes to creating content. And if you want to be successful online, you have to be selfless. I'm about to start a digital product that helps small businesses and content creators on my Squarespace site. I'm very nervous. What's there to be nervous about? What's the worst case? What's the worst thing that could happen if you start a digital product business? Nobody buys. What's happening right now? Nobody's buying your product. So you're currently living your worst case scenario. Nobody's buying your product. Nobody knows who you are. If you take a step, people start to learn who you are and they buy a product from you and you are successful. But right now you're living your worst case scenario. Nobody knows who you are and nobody is buying from you. So there's absolutely nothing to be nervous about. Because, worst case scenario is already happening. I'm going to have to make this guy miss. All right. I'm just nervous because I'm moving to a new country next week, so I'm feeling the pressure. Thank you for the kind words. I'll remember that. Happy to help. Good luck on your move. It seems like now is the perfect time. What you could do is you could create a digital product tracking your progress on the move. Like, I don't know if let's say you live in the United States and you are moving to Australia, we'll say. You could create a digital product for other people that are going through that same thing. Put out cool ideas, content, and just show people. Yeah. What are we at? 3rd and inches. And so that's what you could do. You could essentially, if you were looking for an idea, you could create content about an expatriate living abroad, moving to a country, all the things that you have to learn. all the things that you've got to understand. Oh, we're playing away. That's why it's rocking like this. I'm like, why is I'm moving to New Zealand from the U.S. with my two boys. I'm gonna jump into YouTube as well. Wow, New Zealand. I didn't mean to call that play. Okay, we'll see what happens. So my quarterback's a true freshman, and so he's a little rattled right now. We gotta get him settled down. Anyway, one really simple niche is helping people move. I think that there will be a lot of people, depending on what happens in the next few months, there will be a lot of people looking to move out of the United States. And so if you can provide insight, if you can teach them something on how to move to a different country, and then maybe create a digital product behind that, that'd be interesting. I want to move to New Zealand. From what I see, New Zealand is expensive. Okay, so one thing I do not like about this game is it takes a long time to get into the next quarter. Come on. Halfback draw. It's 3rd and 5. All right, so that corner strike play that I just called is my favorite play. I will run this play multiple times. Hopefully they didn't call holding. Hopefully they didn't call. Yeah, usually they actually have 200 inquiries over the weekend. They usually have like 5. We're going to decline pass interference and score that touchdown. Awesome. But, you know, what's really cool is that you can essentially turn anything into a niche. There are people, as long as it's related to a problem, Switzerland's even more expensive. As long as it's related to a problem, you can turn it into a niche where you can monetize it, which is really, really cool. It's a simple concept. It's not easy. Very simple concept. You simply just identify problems that people have, and you create stuff to solve it. One of my biggest frustrations with this team is they're slow. This team is really slow. I need more speed on the outside. But yeah, if you guys got questions, ask them. I'd be happy to get them answered. Yeah. Touchdown. Anyway. And so let's say I was brand new to this game. I might be looking for ways to play better defense, especially if I'm playing online. There's a lot of people out there that want to become famous for playing online streaming. And one of the games they're going to turn to is this EA Sports game. And so if you know how to play defense, how to stream, you can create content to help people with that. And then you could sell a digital product on the back end. Let's see. I need to be patient. One of the things with this game is you start to get impatient. And once you get impatient, you start to struggle. My guys, they're so slow. 3rd and 2. I'll go inside zone here. He's averaging 6 yards per rush. So, spin. Yep. All right, so it's 4th and 4. I'm going to risk it here. This is something that I would not recommend, but let's give it a shot. My husband and I like your channel and was wondering that after you said that in your videos, he's a deep sea fisherman, wondering if you can monetize it online with fishing. Yeah, of course. Good catch. So, again, when it comes to... Now, I don't know a lot about fishing. I'll be the first one to admit. You've got to look at the problems that people are having. They want to catch more fish. They want to catch bigger fish. They want to catch more fish than their friends. Are they saltwater fishing? Is that what you guys are doing? Think about the problems. So let me give you a good example. My son wants to fish. He wants to go fishing. The last time I went fishing, I was like 11 years old, and we didn't catch anything, and my uncle did all the work, right? So, what I'm going to do is I've got to figure out everything required for fishing. First and foremost, I got to figure out where to get a fishing license. And so, what am I going to do? I'm going to go on the internet and I'm going to search like where to buy a fishing license. And I've got to get up to date on all the rules and policies and requirements to fish. And so, I'm going to have to look up things like how to put a hook, how to put a worm on a hook. I have to think. You have to think about the novice person and everything that they don't know. Things that appear and feel like common knowledge to you are things that I have no idea, like what I don't know. And so think about it from that perspective. Someone like me, he's fishing a bluefin tuna at the moment in Australia. He just caught. Wow. Okay. Wow. That's not so good. My guy is my number one wide receiver is nervous. That can't be good. Oh, that is terrible, 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 terrible. But think about it for someone like me. You're creating content. You're going to create a digital product for someone like me that knows absolutely nothing about fishing. I need to learn how to put a worm on a hook. I need to know what type of fishing reel or lure or whatever it is. I need to know like how to spin the hook or the line back once I get a fish on the hook. There's a lot of stuff that I don't know that I'm going to, screen here. A lot of stuff that I don't know that I'm going to be spending time, energy, and effort trying to figure out so that my son has the best fishing experience possible. You're going to be creating, or your husband's going to be creating content for that person. But for him, it's going to be deep sea fishing. Ugh, wide open. Wide freaking open. So think about it from that perspective. What does the average person not know that they need to know so that they can become good fishermen? Good sack. That's a huge sack right there. Does that make sense? And really that's how you approach anything. What is someone that has no idea, they're a complete beginner, what do they need to know in order to have that problem solved? And that problem being they want to catch fish. Like, I want my son to have a great time. What he does is like the show. Okay, so I've seen Deadliest Catch. I used to watch it a lot. And so, that's interesting. He does the Deadliest Catch. But even still with that, there's going to be people. Now, from what I know about Deadliest Catch, there's going to be people out there that want to learn how to run a fishing vessel, right? So let's assume your husband does Deadliest Catch. What are all the things that go into running a crab fisherman boat? Oh, screen. You know what I mean? So, like, you gotta find a boat. You gotta get a quota. You gotta buy like the navigation gear. You've gotta get, like I said, your quota. You've gotta hire people. You've gotta do the accounting and managing all of that stuff. Those are all the things that are required that go into essentially Deadliest Catch. So think about it from that perspective. What if somebody out there wanted to own and run a boat? That's when he used to fish crab in New Zealand. Okay. Oh, don't run into him. But that's essentially what you're doing. You would decide who your target audience is. Your target audience may be people that want to become captains of a boat. And then you're going to create content and teach them everything that's required to become captains of a boat. That's essentially what you would do. Because there's people out there right now that like the theory or idea. Oh, I had one-on-one on the outside. That like the theory or the idea of running a fishing boat. and just need to know like the basics. Does that make sense? But I mean, you can apply this to literally anything. I only got 29 seconds. Okay. All right, so now I need to get the ball down the field. Does that make sense? Think about who your target audience is, what problems they're encountering, and I'm going to hit the triangle, get out of bounds. Shoot. I got to burn my timeout. Any other questions? I need to get the ball downfield. Because, let's see if we can hit Perry. If they've got one-on-one matchup, there. Okay. I'm not going to get this play off. Come on. Come on. All right, got it off. Yeah. Yeah, nothing I could do there. I had to burn that timeout. I wish I could have held on to it. But I burned that timeout. Anyway. Yeah, close game. Not hugely thrilled about what's going on here. I need to play better. I got to play better on offense. Our defense is doing what it needs to do. But our offense is struggling. I'm going to sell digital products as a more passive income, but I'm going to try to focus on Squarespace, web design, and marketing. The one thing that I want to impress upon you is that it's not passive, okay? You're still going to need to market the thing. And if you're doing free marketing or paid marketing, it's not going to be passive. Especially, it won't be passive in the very beginning because I feel like all the information I see of her selling a digital marketing company. I'm not sure. Rogue, what do you mean? I feel like all the information I see... all right, so our guys are struggling right now. The crowd noise is really getting to these guys, which is not good. That was not a great throw. Oh, I know. T-Pain will tell you all about coasting. Okay. I'm late on that pass. Hey, luckily for example, oh, I know. I keep telling my husband it's not as passive as... Oh, no. It is not passive income at all. And that's the thing. People fall in love with it. So I have no problem, and I want to make sure I clear this up. I have no problem with the term passive income. It's the perception that's behind it. You know what I mean? It's one of those things where I think that when people hear the term passive income, they mean they don't have to do any work. But if you are truly doing if you're doing digital products, it's going to be work. There's going to be people out there. If you're selling something, they didn't get it, or, they want a refund, they don't like it, blah, blah, blah. It's never passive. He was talking in a podcast about after making a hit, he thought he could just coast. Yeah, no, it's one of those things where, all right, 2nd and 10, it almost feels like there's more work. You finally create your digital product, and then, there's marketing it. Okay. There's customer service behind it. There's going to be people complaining because they didn't get it, or they can't access it, or they can't read it, or they don't like it, whatever, blah, blah, blah. My running back must be hurt. And so it's not passive income. It really isn't. It's one of those things where you can, quote unquote, make money while you sleep, But unfortunately, it's not passive. It's not set it and forget it. Get in there. Touchdown. Awesome. How do I open? Yes. How do I open a PDF? I didn't get the PDF. The PDF is corrupted. I've gotten that a bunch of times. Oh, he missed that. The PDF is corrupted. I've seen information about marketing your own business, but not helping a client's business, onboarding, offboarding. Okay, sure. Yeah. Yes. When you create a digital product, I can't open the PDF. The PDF is blank. Can you just send it to me? Like, I'm running Facebook ads. Here's a really crazy example. I'm running Facebook ads for an Excel course. I think I've told you guys about it, right? I had a guy post in my Facebook ad that I was scamming him. He's like, I paid my $17 and I never got the product. It's a course. He's like, I never got it. This is a scam. I said, first, why didn't you DM me if you didn't get the product, if you weren't able to open it? And he never DM'd me. And so I wound up sending a message to him saying, hey, I never got a DM from you. Can you give me a little bit more information? Give me your email address. Give me your name. He gives me his name and email address, and I've got no record of him. And I said, when did you buy? I said, send me screenshots of when you purchased this digital product. We're going back and forth. Now, this is late at night. Like, I'm laying in bed going back and forth with this guy. And he sends me a screenshot of the web page that he was on that he purchased from. The website wasn't even mine. And I said, that's not my website. And he's like, it's all the same platform. I'm like, no, it's not. So things that you'll have to deal with, for the lack of a better term, stupid people when you're selling a digital product. So it turned out that he never purchased from me. Whoever he purchased from apparently scammed him or whatever. Who knows if that was even a scam? He just couldn't access it. Yeah. So those are all little things that nobody tells you that you're going to wind up having to deal with. You're going to deal with people that will blame you for stuff that you've got no responsibility. And I said, hey, can you just go back into that post and delete it? And he's like, no, I'm not deleting it because it's all the same. I'm like, the website that you went to is not the same website. I'm like, what don't you understand? Oh, I'm going for it all here. What don't you understand? He refused to delete it. Finally, I just went in and I didn't want to argue with him. And so I deleted and blocked him. But, you've got to deal with people like that. So that was interesting and funny and annoying. But it was like 9 o'clock at night, 10 o'clock at night. This guy's calling me a scammer and that he wasn't able to get the product. Turns out he never even purchased it from me. And he just saw somebody else that was also selling Excel and figured we were all the same and I was scamming him. Got to come up and make that tackle. Awesome. But what other questions do you guys have? And then sometimes you got to deal with website breaking or, whatever, weird stuff. Get up there and make the tackle. Weird things will happen, but it's certainly not passive. And I've got no qualms with passive income. It's just the way that people talk about it. People talk about, like, you'll create a website and then magically millions of people will come to this website and then you will make a bunch of money. And unfortunately, that's not the case. You got to keep promoting and marketing and checking the budget if you're running paid ads and doing things like that. But other than that, it's all fun. Yeah, I told them I will always have something to do. Yes, you will. Like, even if you hire a VA to do it for you, you're still going to have to follow up the VA. You're still going to have meetings to make sure that person's on the right track and that person's not stealing from you, which is crazy to think. But yeah, you're always going to have work. I mean, the amount of time that you work will go down, but you will always have work to do. So we're up by 10. Let's see if we can run some curls here. I'm going to have to hit triangle. Okay. Nice. Oh, he dropped it. My best wide receiver. And he's dropping passes. My running back. All right, great. We got the first down plus a little bit more. Awesome. It's rewarding. I don't want to tell you it's all downhill, but I just also like to be realistic with people. He dropped it. I also want to be realistic with people as well. Let you know what you're getting into. Let's see. This is the right play call. Perfect play call. It's unfortunate that he's so slow. Yeah, what other questions do you guys have for me? We're ranked, 13th, I think? Yep, 13th in the nation. Everybody's got a loss, so that's good. Inside zone. What other questions you guys got for me? I just started a new TikTok shop affiliate. Is he back in now? Oh, I think that's a different guy. I just started a new TikTok shop affiliate account for TikTok. I might do a video on that because catch and run. Oof, he almost picked that off. Because what I'm doing there is interesting. What I did, and like I said, maybe I'll do a video on this later, but what I did is I ran Facebook ads to get followers. I spent maybe $100 for 5,000 followers. No, yeah, $100 for 5,000 followers. And then just going to do TikTok shop videos. I guess my other question is, I wonder if I'm being too broad and I'm not being niche enough with digital products, small business owners, and content creators, but that might be too much. You could do small business owners who are content creators. That's a good niche. 2nd and 5. I don't know if this is the right play call for 2nd and 5. All right, we're gonna go triangle here. I'm gonna see if I can hit parry underneath. They are not blitzing. Oh shoot! I had to get rid of that one. We're gonna go for it. That's interesting. I was going to run Facebook ads. Have you had good luck with it? Yes and no. Like I said, I'm currently running Facebook ads for my Excel course. And it's all about testing and targeting. I mean, that seems like common sense, but you got to test and target. Test different ad creatives. Oh, he just outran the blitz there. That's a big play. Small business owners who are also content creators. I like that. Yeah. Or small business owners who want to be content creators. Okay. So I want to run the ball here. I'm gonna call a run play, but I'm gonna try and get my okay, we'll take it. We'll take it. We will take it. I'm going to run the other way here. I've had better luck running it to the left side and touchdown. Big play. Yeah, this crowd should be fairly quiet. We're up 34-17. with 2 minutes and 49 seconds to go in the game. I'm surprised they have so many people at this game. UNLV. It is in Las Vegas, so I guess. But, I mean, they're not a good team. Why would a bunch of people show up to this game? So what's their record? 3-3? What other questions you guys have? Yeah, like I said, I have nothing against the word passive income. It's just the fact that it's sold as this, you do it once, you can retire. When, by the way, I'm glad you're feeling better. I know you had health issues. Yeah, thanks. Appreciate it. If people said, hey, passive income is really you work less, it's rewarding, it's a different type of work, but you will still work. I'm loving hits on it. Okay. That's all right. We're up 17. I lost a game with. I gave the ball back to a team, Utah State, with 30 seconds left. This is how bad my defense is. 30 seconds left, and they scored a touchdown with 11 seconds left. I gave up a touchdown in 19 seconds. How trash is that? There's nothing more infuriating than having the game firmly in hand. We were up by like 4 points. Having the game firmly in hand. I guess it wasn't firmly in hand, but it was a high win probability. And I gave up a touchdown essentially in 19 seconds. Okay, come up and make the tackle. You guys don't believe in that. That's the other thing. My guys don't tackle very well. I'll go Tampa 2 here again. As long... Did he drop that? Oh, first and goal. The problem that we run into here is that we don't play zone very well, especially down here. And we're not fast enough to stay man-to-man. See that? That is the issue. So now we're up by, 10? I used to stream gaming on Twitch, but it's changed so much. Yeah, I just started doing this Twitch thing. I don't even know if I'm doing it right. But, yeah, I decided, hey, since I'm going to be playing this video game a lot, I might as well just take a knee. I might as well just start streaming it on Twitch, and if people show up, they show up, and if they don't, I'm streaming it in like 20 other places anyway. I need a first down here. Positivity and Purpose. That's an interesting name. Nice. All right. So let me just first change this to chew the clock, halfback zone. Awesome. Landon Sims is putting in a heck of a game himself. Second and 1. Oh, great. Last thing we need are guys getting hurt with less than a minute left in the game. Touchdown. Goal complete. I wonder what goal that was. Awesome. Any other questions? Where is my... Alright, that's there. Great. I'm going to play prevent defense. Oh, screen here. That was weird. I wonder why he threw that away. He fumbled it. Thank you for answering my questions. I want to ask more, but I'm packing for New Zealand. I'll be watching videos. Hey, thanks so much. Appreciate it. I'm going to run an inside zone with 1 second left. Sims. Any other questions? Great. We won 41-24. The score was not indicative of how well we played. We won the Island Showdown. I didn't realize Las Vegas was in an island, on an island, but whatever. 21 rushing. I wonder how hurt my other player is. Anyway, next man up. What other questions you guys have for me today? But yeah, so as I mentioned, so one thing that people always say, that they say like affiliate marketing is saturated, they say content creation is saturated, but the reason why nothing can be saturated is that there's new stuff that comes out all the time. This month, college football came out. Next month, Madden will come out, Madden 26, I believe it is. And so there will be people out there that want to play Madden. They're getting into Madden for the first time. And so, you know, you can teach people these things. We'll do that. And we'll schedule a visit. Let's see. Championship contender. But that's what I want you guys to realize is that, I don't have enough time for that, is that there's always going to be something new that comes out. And there's always going to be a new opportunity. I'm going to remove this guy. And so, you know, with your new opportunities, there's going to be a new iPhone that comes out. There's going to be a new, you know, you name it, and it's new. And there's going to be people out there that buy stuff just because it's new. They're called early adopters. Early adopters love buying stuff. And you can create content around newness. Like the iPhone 25 is going to be coming out soon. Oh man, how did I lose out to that guy? That hurts. That hurts. Player of... Great. Landon, 150 yards, 3 TDs. That really hurts that I lost out on... I lost out on this guy. He would have been my best recruit. I gotta remove him. We got this guy. That's awesome. Gotta remove this guy. Let's see. We can't really do anything with him. Oh, he already committed. Let's see if we can contact friends and family. Contact friends and family. Let's schedule a visit with this guy. Why wouldn't I don't know. Anyway, any other questions you guys got for me? Oh, I need to start a new. What do we got here? Are we? Oh, I need to start a new session. Is what I need to do. Wait, so we'll stop that, and then we will start a new session. And just like that, we are back again. Okay, so let's see. Can't really do a whole lot with him. We're gonna send him a DM. We're going to send him a DM. Oh, I don't have enough. All right. Let's see. We'll send him a DM. Let's see if we can send this guy a DM. All right, great. Awesome. Yeah, so one of the questions, we dropped to 15. One of the questions that people always ask is, they say everything is so saturated, everything is so competitive. But I don't believe in saturation or really competition. Boise is ranked number 5. This is going to be a difficult game. This is going to be a big game because if we can beat Boise, we go from probably number 15 to top 10. If we could go top 10 in the nation as Hawaii, that would be insane. Anyway, I've said this before. Things are only saturated and too much competition when you're trying to be like everyone else. When you offer the same content as everyone else and you make the same videos as everyone else, when you try and make the same stupid easy side hustle, blah, 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 that's when you got to worry about competition and stuff being too saturated. 3-time Fiesta Bowl champions. Oh, this is a conference game too. I am going to have to make sure that we capitalize on each possession. Bend but don't break. That's going to be really important for us. And they blend in with the blue, so that's not so good. 23 touchdowns, only 2 interceptions. That's going to be tough. But if you are making the same content as everyone else, it's too much competition, too much saturation. However, if you make content based on your stories and your experience and your knowledge, you won't be competing with other people. And when you do that, you can command whatever. They've got 3 stars. You can command whatever price you want because you're not competing on price. You're competing on people liking and trusting you. So stop believing that everything is too saturated, because there's someone right now that's just getting started today and will find success. And the reason why they find success is because they've decided they're not going to make the same content as everyone else. They're not going to be like everyone else. And so you can't compete on price when you try and be like everyone else. Hello, I watched one of your step-by-step videos. A lot of good info. Hey, happy to help. Thanks for watching. So we're going to do cover 3 sky here. It's 3rd and 15. We've got to get off the field. Hey, do you have any questions, Christine? Almost picked that off. Good stop. So now we've got to, no. Let's get out of this. Get out of it. We got lucky. I'm having a hard time seeing the difference between the blues here. Oh, get in front of them. Hello, Alston. Do you still do the I tried it type videos? You don't do those as often as before? Yeah, I still do them. I was doing, a year ago I was doing them about once a week. Now I do them probably once every couple weeks. I should have maybe tried to juke back left, but I thought I'd be tackled there. We'll do, oops. I'm not a big fan, but yeah, not yet, just trying to determine my niche. So the niche is probably the easiest thing. Unfortunately, it's a thing that a lot of people spend a lot of time on. And you should have your niche within maybe 10 minutes. So one thing that I would ask you is, what is something that you love to talk about? Something that you could talk about all day and all night and do it for free. Also look at the last things that you've purchased, because the only reason why you bought something is because they solved the problem. I couldn't get there. Yeah, what are the last things that you purchased? What do you love to talk about? And what do you do on your days off? That's another big one. What are some things that you do on your days off? Those three questions should help you figure out what your niche is. Why does it say goal complete? I wonder what that means. Days off, people have those. Yeah. What do you do on your free time? And you know what? What's really interesting that you asked about the I Tried It series. I had a bunch of people like complain about those because, and here's a pro tip when it comes to content creation. There's always going to be people complaining about something. I had a bunch of people complaining about those because they were essentially all the same. That was the complaint. And so I kind of backed off of them a little bit. Get him. Awesome. But yeah, the question remains, what do you do on your free time? What do you do on your days off? What do you like to talk about? And even, what do you do at work? Your job function could be your niche. Okay, that gives me some direction. I can talk about family, 70s music, Michigan travel. So Michigan travel spots would be really, really cool. That's always a really good idea. Travel is a huge niche. Traveling to Michigan is something that a lot of people do. And so you can do that. There's a lot of people on TikTok that talk about travel and destination, and there's no reason why you can't do that too. But whatever niche you decide to go with, ask yourself, how are you going to monetize it? A lot of people make the mistake of getting into something but no game plan, no plan to monetize. And so if you're going to get into, let's say, 70s music, how are you going to monetize that? What are some of the different ways you can monetize it? Nice. This blue on blue makes it a bit of a challenge to see. Oh, what I was saying is, like, what's your job function? There's things that you do all day that you could share with other people. And I'll go back to it. I have a course that I'm selling on Facebook about Microsoft Excel. Good point. I travel Michigan for work. I can likely find. Yeah, so if you travel Michigan for work, you have content ideas built in. You can take tons of pictures and video of different destinations that you travel to and pass and through. I think there's a lot of opportunity there. You can make a travel guide, the best winter destinations for Michigan. You can create content about the Upper Peninsula, the UP, and the Uppers, the Upers, excuse me. I don't want to disrespect those guys. The Upers. But yeah, I think there's a lot of different content ideas, different best places to eat, and best Airbnbs. Oh, good pick. Run like your life depended on it. The best bed and breakfasts, best spots in Kalamazoo, Michigan. Oh, you're way up there. So do you ever pass by, what's the school up there? What's the school? I can't remember the name, but there's a school, there's a university up there. You can talk about how the people way up there, they talk like the mom from Bobby's World. They say, "Don't you know?" And talk about how it's a whole different world up that high, where they have their summer is like 3 days, and then it goes right to winter. I thought it's not. Is it Michigan? I don't know. Oh, get them. I forgot the name of it, but yeah, I think that they've got a special name. They're special up there. A special group of people. Anyway, lots of content ideas, and one thing that will help you stand out is the fact that you'll actually have video from these different places. A lot of people are getting stock footage and they're using recycled footage, and you can make money in a variety of ways. You can make money with affiliate marketing. So you could become an affiliate for like booking.com. They have an affiliate program, and essentially with booking.com, you could say, hey, look, if you're gonna go stay at this bed and breakfast, book it with booking.com. Here's a link in the bio. My guy is so slow. But there's a ton of travel affiliate programs that you can take advantage of. And you could even, if there's a place that you really like, you could partner with them exclusively. So if there's a bed and breakfast that you always go to, you could ask them, hey, do you have an affiliate program, or would you mind starting one? Because, third name. Because I think you're great. And I want to send people your way. Oh my goodness. All right, so I'm gonna punt it. Into the quarter. This is stressful, guys. I'm up 14-0. I'm very strongly considering going for it. Rushing yards. I consider going for it, but the smart thing to do right now, our defense is playing well enough where we can punt it. Roughing the kicker. Yes, we finally got one. We finally got a roughing the kicker. Hey, you're welcome. Nice. We will take that. We finally got our own roughing the kicker. Except now, every other game, our guys are penalized for roughing the kicker. We finally got our own, so I'm pretty excited about that. Get up to the second level. Great. Any other questions for me? Definitely throw them out there. Just so you guys know, I am streaming on TikTok, two different YouTube channels, LinkedIn, Twitter, Facebook. I'm streaming on multiple places. So if it seems like I'm talking to myself, I'm talking to the other people that are here. So, but yeah, throw them out there. Be happy to answer them. 2nd and 5. Let's see if we can hit triangle. Let's see. Touchdown. Awesome. Awesome sauce. Thanks. Have a good evening. Thanks, you too. Any other questions for me today? Definitely throw them out there because I would happily answer them. If you guys have not already done so, give this video a like wherever you are watching it. Let the old algorithms know that this information is helpful, or you're being entertained by watching this game. Either way. The blue on here is insane. Insane. So, let's see. 1st and 10. We're going to go Tampa 2 here. I think they're going to start throwing the ball more. And because of that, we need to play a little bit safe. I like that Boise's ranked number 5 in the nation, though. That helps. What does not help is our pass defense. I think we kicked off to start the game. That's a false start over there. And because we kicked off, we'll get the ball. We shall get the ball to start the second half. Any other questions out there that you want answered? Damn. A lot of missed tackles. Lots of missed tackles. Let's go cover one here. Any other questions for me today? 12 rushes for 57 yards. We gotta get the ball back before half. See if we can score one more time. Cover 3. See, the problem with running 4-3 is they've got us stuck in this 4-3. Okay, great. We can finally get out of 4-3. Tampa 2. All right, 3rd and 8. Let's see if we can get a stop here. Nice. Any questions you guys have, and I'd be happy to get them answered for you. He missed it. Awesome. Awesome sauce. All right, so let's see if we can capitalize on that miss. Right play call. There. Let's see if we can. Awesome. Ooh, we need to get it in gear here because we've got minute 45 left. Okay. Oh boy. Yep, that blew. I did not see him until it was too late. So that's not so good. We're going to go dime here. Oh, boy. That's not so good. Oh, I thought he was going to give it back to us. I need to... Oh, screen here. Run down the line and make the tackle. Great play by the big man. Great play by the big man. Let's see if they run. No, they don't run another screen. Damn. All right. How much time do we have left? We've got 107. We've got plenty of time. As long as I throw it to the right team. Plenty of time as long as we throw it to the right team. Do. I didn't like how that play developed. 103. Laputo is cold, huh? Got that out quick. Let's see if we can make something happen. Timeout, great. That's not so great. Let's see if we can hit Ashlock, because I don't think Ashlock has a reception. We'll go timeout here. Let's see if we can hit. Let's see if we can hit Ashlock again. That should be a completion. Nice. They really want me to play corner. Are they challenging that? I mean, that's a catch. Yeah, what's going on here? They really want me to run quarter strike here. All right, so I got one timeout, 44 seconds. Get out of bounds. Okay, 37 seconds. Let's see if we can run something underneath. Let's see if we can get Ashlock underneath. Oh, it closed up too soon. We got to go triangle, 3rd and 10. We're up 21-7. Nice. Great play. Great play there. I don't want to say I'm pretty good, but that's great play there by Hawaii. How did he miss that? Great. So we want to make sure that we do not give them an opportunity to return this kick. Great. Okay. We want to go prevent because they've got all 3 of their timeouts. Let's see if we can get a stop here. They're going to get in field goal range, which I don't like. Okay. Any other questions for me today? Lifestyle 88. Keep them in bounds. Man, I'm really disappointed that he missed that extra point. Okay, make the tackle. Great. No more time on the clock. It's a pretty good half. We are up against the 5th ranked team in the nation, 27-7. We only have 108 yards passing. All right, 56 yards rushing. Oof, it's not a lot, but it's good enough. We did have 1 defensive touchdown. That's it right there. How long have I been live? An hour and 8 minutes so far? Great. They say on the old TikTok, in order to take advantage, you need to be live for an hour and a half. Which seems like a long time, but here we are. Hour and a half is about 2 games. Yeah. About 2 games. So what we want to do here is we want to lean on these guys a little bit. Good juke back on the inside. You guys got questions? I've got answers. Certainly throw them out there. Be happy to answer them for you. We are streaming live on multiple platforms, so if I am late with your question, it's so good. He dropped it. All right, 3rd and 1. We need to get a first down here. We're going to try and do it on the ground. And let's see if our men are up to the test. They're not. So hopefully the fair catch it. Great. Okay. Uh, do 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 do. Get that stop. There you go. Good work. Good work. We're gonna go dime here. Tampa 2. Come on, we got to win a fight here. Nice. 3rd and 8. All right, let's see if we can get off the field, boys. Only 52 viewers on TikTok, which is surprising. Surprising. Oh, why didn't he jump? Awesome. Awesome. Why didn't he jump? The guy didn't jump at all. Any questions about starting an online business, making money online? Throw them out there. Be happy to get them answered for you. And roughing the kicker. Absolutely no excuse for that to happen. Why are you roughing the kicker? Why? Why? Now, I mean, they're going to kick it into the back of the end zone, which is fine, but it's just not smart. Not a smart play. All right, 27-14. This game's not over. Not over in the slightest. Might need to start running the other way. Because it looks like they've got this all blocked. Juke there. Nice. Let's see if we can go play action pass here, see what happens. X. Oh, I didn't mean to throw that to him. I pressed that button on accident. That's why I floated it. Go inside zone. Third and inches. Now here, even if we don't get it, I'm going to go for it on 4th down. Depending. If it's 4th and inches, oh, get there. Get there. We don't have to worry about it. 4th and inches, not worried about it. They want us to go for 2. I'm going to see if I can run this in. Okay. Yeah, I couldn't run that in. What I wanted to do was uncalled draw there, where my quarterback takes the snap and surveys the field and then tries to run it in. But it wasn't there from the start. Any questions for me about starting an online business? I'll be happy to get them answered. I'll try cover 6 here. What I do like is that they are committed to the run. That makes me happy. Makes me happy that they are committed to the run. Why? I thought he stepped out. This is going to turn into a track meet. One that I am not prepared to win. Yeah, it's going to turn into a track meet. We're up 12. I need more speed. The one thing this team is missing is speed. At what point would you say an online business is traction? Is it one sale? One sale is proof of concept. I would say if you can achieve some consistency and stability in the business. The first sale is essentially, yes, you can do this. If you can, let's say, make, I don't know, $50 per day, that is proof that it has traction. If you're consistently getting comments and views and all of that stuff, and if it's something that you want to do, because there's often times where we'll start a business and it's not fun. It becomes a headache. And you got to know when to, you got to say, maybe this isn't for me. But yeah, one sale I would say is proof of concept. A consistent $50 per day is probably better proof that you've got something tangible. Nice. That's what I wanted to do on that 2-point conversion. Oh, 40 to 21. I'm going to start chewing some time off the clock. Because like I said, this is a track meet that I'm not prepared to win. We don't have the horses for it. We can't get into a shootout. Okay, thank you. Feels better to have something solid to aim for. Yeah. Yeah, once you have like $50 per day, it's like, okay, this is a real thing and I can scale it. And that's what a lot of this is about. It's all about kind of scaling it. Once you have identified something you want to do and, it brings in your first sale, you have to take a step back and say, okay, this is what it takes to be successful. Is this something that I want to do for the long haul? Is this scalable? Is there a way that I could reduce the amount of effort that I put in to scale this thing? And that's why, content is so great, because if you can have a thing that just works based on your content, that lets you know that it's scalable. I'm going to start chewing some clock here. I know it feels early, but we're up 3. We're essentially up 3 scores. Why can't I switch sides there? Okay. Yeah. We are going to go by pass. Shotgun pass. We're just going to run this clock out. I don't really want to. I don't want to risk it. Okay, so fourth quarter, we're up by 20, I believe. 19. This is we're ranked 15th. If we win, I think we can crack the top 10, because we're playing the fifth ranked team in the nation. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. Let's see if we can hit the tight end. Over the middle. 1st and 10. Great. Now we're going to keep the ball on the ground. Second and 3. I'm very tempted to go play action here. Randall, were you the one that was doing the comic shop? I think, Randall, you were doing the comic shop. I don't remember, but that name looks familiar. You got the comic shop down in Florida. You live in Tampa, Florida? I know I'm I know I'm asking a bunch of questions, but your Randall J05 looks familiar, and I think you even have a TikTok account, if I'm not mistaken. Uh, Let me know if that's you. They call a timeout. Why pass the ball if you can keep it on the ground and pick up great yardage? Second and 1. Got blown up. No, I did contest and won. Maybe it's a different Randall. Go up to the second level. Okay, that's the ball game. I am going to quick pass this. But you do, I think you do live in, don't you live in Florida? I don't remember. No touchdowns in the fourth quarter. I had the ball in the entire fourth quarter, basically. Awesome. 136 rushing yards, 20 attempts, 1 touchdown. It's a good day's work, especially for a conference that does not enjoy playing defense or running the ball. WebMD. Someone's TikTok handle, Instagram contest. Oh, you live in Houston. Okay, well, I have no idea. I apologize. Got you confused with someone else. People's TikTok handles are crazy. This one is WebMD. Their TikTok account's called WebMD. Awesome. So I've been live for an hour and 22 minutes. I don't have any recruiting points left, so we can move on. This is a big win for our program here. Beat the 5th ranked team in the nation. Won a conference game. And we should be top 10. If we're not top 10, it's a travesty. We can't get anybody to commit to save our life. We really can't. For whatever reason, we cannot get anybody to commit to our team. Okay. We are ranked 14th. That's highway robbery. Let me tell you. Highway robbery. Let's see. We've got 80 points left. We can't get anybody to commit. No commits. No commits. We've thrown all of our best stuff at these guys, and they still won't commit. 55. All right, so I probably will not play another game today. I'm really disappointed that we were not top 10. I think we moved up 1 point. So for coaching abilities, master motivator. I'll put in work, quarterbacks get off-season training boost, running backs, bonus XP for O-line. I don't really care about that. Architect. Increase to chance to increase best skill cap of the conference or national title. Running backs earn additional XP for in-game goals. Put a ring on it. That's weird. Offensive linemen earn additional XP for in-game goals. Tactician. Passing QB ratings boost. I don't know what I should go with. Win 4 bowl games. Increase weekly recruiting hours for QB. Yeah, I don't really care about kicker. QBs gain additional interest for every 10 hours spent. Let's go there. Increase drafting, increase starting interest. And we're going to go here. I wonder if I got to get more points. Anyway, and, you know, I was talking to my friend about this. Why would I improve my offensive coordinator? My offensive coordinator can leave at any point. So why would I boost him? Why would I make him better if he can just leave whenever he wants? Let's see. Portal King, reach your potential. Winning together. Persistent boost to job security. Your contract length. Win 5 playoff games. Your contract lengths are always 1 year longer. Contract expectations are easier. Anyway. CEO. Delay Sunday. First round projected players are less likely. Well. Alright, so we have been live for an hour and 27 minutes. I should have maybe went with the QB 2 times. So I could QBs gain additional interest. My school grades have a larger impact. Boost to pipeline bonus. Boost to ideal. Yeah, so if I ever get more coins, I'm probably going to try and boost my QB. Increase starting interest. And yeah, I'll probably increase. I need to increase all of these really. So 5, 10, 15, 20. I probably have to do all of these in order to start getting to this other level. Anyway, so yeah, I am just delaying for another 2 minutes. I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter, but yeah, if you've got questions, I'll be wrapping up in the next 5 minutes or so. Please throw them out there. I'd be happy to answer them. I am not in the playoff picture just yet. Oh, one interesting thing is I was offered the head coaching job by USC. Wait a second. Why is UFC, they're ranked 19th in the nation, but they're getting the nod over me? That don't seem right. Anyway, I was offered the head coaching job by USC. I rejected it. Rejection. Let's see. Where am I in the... I am in the LA Bowl. Hey, thanks for the follow. Cold Hard Truth. I appreciate it. Yeah. I'm in the LA Bowl. Or will be. Against Michigan. Hopefully I get a better bowl game than that. That is trash. Award finalists. I should be head coach of the year. No doubt about it. Should be head coach of the year. Hey, maybe best defensive back. That would be huge. That would be huge. Anyway, we got about 20 seconds left. If you guys have questions, definitely throw them out there. I would be happy to get them answered. Conference standing. Where are we? We are in the Mountain West. We're 7-1. Who did we lose to? We lost to Utah State. They're 4-4, and they've allowed 200. They've allowed more points than they've scored, but we lost to them. That is disheartening. That is annoying. That is frustrating. I'm definitely gonna have to wrap up now because the smoke detector is about to go off. All right, guys. You guys have a great day. We'll talk soon, and yeah. There goes my dog running outside because